Chris here, and I'm back in another video. And Happy New Year's, guys. It's 2018 and we finally did it. I also want to thank you guys for everything that you have done for me. I reached 1,000 subscribers a couple months ago, but I hadn't sat down and thanked you guys properly. So thank you, and I really mean it. And I appreciate everything you guys have done for me. Anyways, as you guys can see, I'm not in my ODU dorm right now. I'm back home from college due to it being winter break. And I wanted to sit down and thank you guys properly by showing you guys my gratitude, by showing you guys my smartphone collection. So anyways, guys, let's get right to it. Alright, so starting everything off, we have the Microsoft Lumia 640. Now this phone is actually pretty snappy and it's good for the price line, which I got for a good $100 to $90. Next, I have my very first smartphone, the Incredible 2. This phone was very ahead of its time. It came out around the same time as the iPhone 4, and I really enjoyed it. I had it for a good 2 years. Next, I have the Htc Desire 512, I believe, and do not get this phone unless you really need to, and if you need it for the budget. This phone is not as good as most smartphones that you can get for its price, and I recommend you staying away from it. Next, I have the worst smartphone I own, and this phone is probably the worst smartphones I've ever used, and I'll explain why. Now this right here is the PCD Chaser, and as you can see as I unlock it, it is very laggy. This phone has a 3.2-inch screen, and the phone had a lot of trouble once it came out in late 2011 to early 2012. The camera was terrible, it had too little RAM, and it's a single core processor. Next I have the Alcatel One Touch. This phone is okay. The Kyocera Event. If you've had this phone before, then you know most of the problems that came with it. Next, I have the Blue Studio G. Now this phone is very good for its price too, but there's other phones that are in this price range that can do a lot better. Next, I have the Zte Engage Lte. Next, I have the LG Tribute HD. The LG Tribute. The LG Tribute 2. I don't know why they named the LG Tribute HD and then the LG Tribute LG Tribute. I don't get it. LG K7. Next, I have the Moto G 2013. This came out in November 2013, I believe, and this was a very good smartphone for its time. It actually reminds me of a lot of the smartphones that came out today. That's the first generation, by the way. Next, I have the second generation for the Moto E series. This came out in 2014. Next, I have the 2015 smartphone for the Moto G, third generation, very good. Next, I have the Motorola Razr HD. Now this phone was amazing for 2012. It was very fast, very snappy, and the camera okay, even though they overhyped it, but it was still good for its time. Next, I have the iPhone 6, which was my second iPhone. And my very first iPhone, the iPhone 5S. Now this phone was very good. It was amazing, and I have a lot of memories with it. Right now, the current smartphone I do use is my iPhone 6S, which is a lot of the main question you guys ask me. And yeah, this is my smartphone collection for 2018, starting everything off. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it.